In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I used AI agents to generate a 5 location medical spa in London, 638,000 British pounds, without hiring new reps or without increasing ad spend. We did this through a reactivation campaign of 20,000 dormant leads. And obviously, 20,000 leads sounds like an asset, but if you don't use it, it is just nothing. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact AI system that we use to reactivate those 20,000 leads and book in over 1,200 consultations. And so first we'll look at a demo, then we'll look at all the numbers to see the results. And after that, I'll show you behind the scenes of the system so you know how it works. If you're new here, my name is Mark, and I have helped small companies all the way up to 8-figure companies implement AI the right way and see crazy results across the board. With that being said, let's dive into the live demo.
This call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. Hi, Mark. How are you doing today?
Hey, who is this?
I'm Lisa from ABC Clinic. We're reaching out because we're offering a free skin consultation. Would you be interested in booking one?
Yeah, sure, I would love to.
Great to hear, Mark. What kind of consultation would you like? Injectables, facial, laser, or just a general consultation?
Let's go for a general consultation since I don't know really what I want yet.
No problem at all, Mark. A general consultation is perfect if you're not sure yet. Would you prefer to see Rose or Kim for your consultation? Or should I pick for you?
Let's go for Kim.
Sounds good. What day would you like to book your consultation with Kim?
Do you have availability on Friday?
All right, Mark. Just a reminder, all appointment times are in UK time. On Friday, we have availability at 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. Would either of these times work for you?
Yes, let's go for 12 p.m.
Great. I am booking that in for you now. Perfect. You are booked for Friday at 12 p.m. UK time with Kim for a 30-minute general consultation. Also, you will receive a reminder from ABC's team. Do you have any final questions?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark, for your time. Have a wonderful day.
And that was just a short demonstration of how it sounds. I will get into the system in just a second, but right now I just want to go into the numbers. And I'm grateful for my client for allowing me to share this with you. I've blurred out the name and also all the data so I don't leak anything. But here we have the numbers. With the 20,000 leads, we called them 3 times over a, um, let's say, 3 month period, about 3 months. And so in total, we did 54,000 calls and we had a 23% pickup rate, so 12,000 pickups. And out of those 12,000, we booked in about 1,200 appointments, which is pretty insane. And of the appointments that were picked up, the average call time was 2 minutes, and the total booking rate of the total calls was 2.2%, and the total booking rate for the picked up calls was 9.8. Usually, this is a lot lower, but because they were in the busy season, usually at the end of the year, they have a busy season where a lot of people want to get booked in. So this number isn't typical. Usually, we see around 4 and 5% of total pickups. So we had to, so we had great results to say it like that. And with this, we were able to generate about 638,000 pounds and also save money. So they initially wanted to use 2 receptionists to just reactivate the leads themselves, which is a huge time sink for them because at most a receptionist can call 3 hours a day. So let's say 6 days a week, 3 hours per day. You would have to call for nearly 2 years to be able to call those leads, and by then they are way too cold to even book them in. And so with that, we also were able to save £42,000 for them not even having to do it or spend the time on that. And the cost of AI is around 11 cents a minute USD. So this is actually USD, which cost $13,000 for all the minutes that we had with all the picked up calls, um, which is still a lot, but the ROI makes sense. So it's safe to say that we did an amazing job here. So if you would like to see how we could do this for your company, first link down below, and I hope to see you there. And without further ado, let's go into the actual system. So here I've mapped out a very simple overview of what it looks like. On the back end, it's way more complicated with a bunch of code, workflows, etc., etc. But right here, how it works is we had to deal with something called PECR in the UK, where even though the leads were opted in, we cannot contact them with AI because of legal reasons. So what we did was we initiated all the leads with a WhatsApp message, basically an offer of, hey, would you like a free consultation to discover XYZ? And with the WhatsApp message, they could reply yes or no. Yes meaning interested, no meaning not interested, no, we do nothing, yes, we would immediately call them. Usually the pickup rate is a lot higher, but with them it was 23%. So the call would start, and we would again ask them if they are actually interested, as you could hear with the demo. And if they say no, we would just politely hang up the call. Uh, if they are interested, we would ask a couple of discovery questions, as you could see in the demo, where we essentially ask what type of consultation do they actually want, and then we check the availability, schedule the consultation, and then send a confirmation. The agent also had a couple other capabilities, which I didn't show today, but I will do that in a future video, so be sure to subscribe. But this agent could also transfer the call. We were always calling within business hours, so that option was always available if needed. It could answer common questions. We had a very large knowledge base in N8N, which if they ask a question, it would go through it, and if it wasn't able to answer a question, we would transfer it. And lastly, it can also handle objections like, oh, let me think about it, or a pricing objection, or whatever, with being polite, of course. And if it cannot handle the objection, it would offer to transfer the person to a real receptionist. Okay, and so now I'm going to show you the process that we use to discover this opportunity in the business. So when we work with a business, 9 times out of 10, we do a AI audit. Super short, we basically discover which AI use cases we can implement. A little longer explanation, we do this in 3 phases. Phase 1, process audit, we do a bunch of interviews with the team to discover what solutions they want to have implemented and what the processes look like on the internal. So think project management, and external, think marketing and sales. Uh, and based on that, we see a bunch of use cases. We look at the software stacks that we have available that we can implement for that specific use case, the visibility, dream versus dread, which is phase 2, which I'll go into in a sec, if it's legal or what is legal, and then what the hell is even possible. And then phase 2, we rank everything on a matrix. So we rank this based on difficulty and impact, or these use cases, right? On the left hand side, we have low impact use cases. On the right hand side, we have high impact use cases. And difficulty we know based on experience, and impact we can calculate based on the ROI that we can generate them or save them. So usually it is not about what we can build, but a really important question to ask is, what should we build? And we do this through the AI audit, through calculating the ROI, ranking them on the opportunity matrix, and we obviously implement all use cases that have positive ROI. One of these use cases obviously was the reactivation campaign, where we generated £638,000 for that company. So if that sounds interesting, I suggest booking a call down below, and I look forward to either hearing from you or seeing you in the next video.